I'm Lisa Genther, the Title I reading teacher for 3 schools in Norfolk, Nebraska. I help children with reading at Westside Elementary, Christ Lutheran, and Norfolk Catholic. Today has been a dream come true. Lucas has been here in Norfolk. He got to visit 2 schools, talk with small groups of children, whole classes, and tell them about his books, which are very needed and have a great lesson. Lucas is a wonderful person. He has a passion for reading and a passion for educating children, especially about the important aspect of investing. So, Lucas, we're just thankful you could come today.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate your invitation. Thank you.
We hope you can come again sometime.
Yeah, I will. This is just the beginning.
Good.
My name is Christy Owen. I teach 2nd grade here at Christ Lutheran School in Norfolk, Nebraska. I teach 2nd grade, and Lucas came to our school today, and he talked about investments and slow and steady wins the race. He shared with our 2nd graders about needs and wants and just keeping the real focus on what you want in life, having a passion.
And so, what do you think the students were able to take away from the session today?
I think the students were able to take away the wants and needs. They understand those things. Today's life, they get confused about what their needs and wants are. I also think they took away finding your passion. Kids know what they really like. They also know if a teacher really has a passion to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Becky Rathke. I teach 2nd grade at Christ Lutheran School in Norfolk, Nebraska. When Lucas visited today, it just reminded me to go with my instinct or with my passion. And it must be all about teaching students to love reading and writing. And when those 2 things become habits, the rest will all fall into place. So it's just given me that renewed just instinct, or what do I want to say, just passion again. That's what I'm going to be stressing again, becoming reading and writing machines, and then we become those learning machines. And books are the way to do it. So I can't wait to read more of Lucas's books and just be his supporter. Today's lessons for the kids were beyond value. What is going on in their minds, we may never know, but I do know that it's through people and through their stories that's the best way children learn. So I just thank Lucas for coming today, and look forward to how the kids are going to benefit from him today, tomorrow, but even many years down the road.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
God bless you.
And you too.
Okay.
Lucas talked today about how many hours or minutes the children read, and the kids held their hands up. And there was one little girl in the back of our room that he got to an hour, and she still held her hand up. We have one little girl in my classroom that probably truly does read for at least an hour a day. I believe she got in trouble one night. Her flashlight got taken away from her. She was reading under the covers with her flashlight. Truly to be grounded from your flashlight because you love to read. She truly loves reading.
Thank you so much for sharing that story. Absolutely, that's a beautiful one.
You're welcome.
And, you know, we're learning machines. Well, the tortoises that outrun the hares are learning machines. And so we just got to make the reading a habit.
Yes.
And how do we get that to happen? That's the question.
And I think so many families are so busy running the race of from this activity to that activity. They don't have time to sit down and read. They truly don't.
And I think that because they're so busy running the race, that's what causes some of this ADHD
and ADD, yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
We've got to quiet down and just have a bit of quiet time.
Yes, they need that.
Sold magazine subscriptions. And put pinball machines in barber shops. He knew the way to win. Was by saving 10% of his income. And then wisely investing his savings. As Trader Hare thought he was well ahead of the tortoise, he had a great idea. Why not stop for lunch? He found a wonderful shady tree with soft green grass underneath. With the whispering wind told Trader Hare, sleep, sleep. Tortoise Buffett, still saving 10% of his income, and investing with a purpose, past the tree with Trader Hare sleeping underneath it. Trader Hare soon woke up with a start as he remembered he must repay the bank before he could finish the race. But whilst he'd been asleep, the value of his investments had gone down. Trader Hare did not have enough money to pay back his loan. The bank made Trader Hare bankrupt just as he made a dash for the finish line. Debt is a four-letter word, and it means a four-word sentence. Be prepared for trouble! Only to find a triumphant tortoise waiting for him. Tortoise Buffett! The champion! The moral of the story. Work hard. Save 10% of your income. Then invest your savings wisely. Tortoises hate debt. And always keep enough cash in the bank for 6 months' living expenses. And remember, earn, save, invest, the three-legged stool. If you got a one-legged stool, what happens?
It falls.
What about two-legged stool?
It falls forwards.
What about a three-legged stool?
It stays up.
It stays up. So when you do all three, it gives you some freedom, financial freedom. Good habits are the basic tools that will determine whether you are a tortoise or hare in life. So who wants to be a tortoise? Fantastic. And so what did the tortoise do that made him so successful? Remember, this is a biography.